Okay, I'm going to recreate my very simple drag and drop example by putting in a bunch of active objects. So first thing I'm going to do is put in my images that you've seen. They're all active objects. So I'm inserting an active object. Oops, and then I'm loading in the images. So 3 active objects here. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do, which is very, very important. Actually, it's not important, it's essential that you name things correctly. So this is front drag. If you don't name your objects correctly, you will have a big problem. Back drag, because you just won't be able to identify things, and you'll get in a horrendous mess, and nothing will work, and you'll be confused, and it will be a disaster. So name your objects, which is what I'm doing. Text here. This is going to be well done, you have fixed the bow. So that's the message that's going to appear at the end, which could be anything. For my example, I've just used a piece of text. You could have an image appear, you could have an animated image appear, you can have sounds happen, whatever you want. I'm just using a piece of text. So the next thing I need to do is I'm going to clone this and use this as these 2 objects here. I'm going to just use this clone, and these are going to be my targets. So I'm going to rename these again. So this is going to be back target, and this is going to be front target. Okay, now there's something about this I don't like, which is this outline image. I'm going to set the order to the back, which means that any objects that are over it appear over it and not under it. Or, yeah. And then I'm going to set these into position using cursor keys. That's about right. The next thing I'm going to do is actually just lock these. Just, oops. Yeah. Locking is useful for things that you set up and you don't want to move accidentally, like I just did. So now, if I drag these, they can't be moved or selected. I can still select them here. So my back target and my front target, I can select here. If I want to unlock them, I hold Control and Shift down and click, and that unlocks the active. So that's all my stuff set up to begin putting events and conditions on.